It's game time. Today, 10 tenacious teens have journeyed to Splat-A-Lot to go head-to-head with the Defiant Defenders as they strive to capture the highly coveted crown of Splat-A-Lot.
Splatman!
Will these defenders be able to keep the castle safe from the attackers, preserve the kingdom of Splat-A-Lot, and in the end reign victorious? Who will tumble? Who will tilt? Who will teeter? And who will go splat?
Hello and welcome to your one-stop slime and obstacle destination. I'm Jason Agnew, and with me, my co-host and personal hero, Matthew Chin.
You flatter me, Jay, and I'd like to return the compliment by saying that you are also my co-host.
10 new attackers have entered the kingdom, but only one will leave with the crown of Splat-A-Lot.
Show them the castle.
The journey pits all 10 attackers against the merciless moat. Then the fastest 6 finishers attempt to ditch the dungeon. Then the top 4 battle it out to finish first and take the kingdom's most must-have accessory, the crown of Splat-A-Lot.
They say it can't be done.
No, actually, you just say that.
Yeah, but I say it loud and often.
And you're never, ever right. Let's go to the moat. To cross it, our attackers must be shot out of the Splatapult, head up the slippery slope and over the rolling mace to the impossible incline.
Now with extra splacken.
Then it's over the beastly battle axes, across the bridge of disaster, grab the wavering warhead, and over to the finish platform.
It would take superhuman strength to do that.
Yet it happens every single time.
Let's meet the defenders. Introducing these guys is the best part of my job.
I am right here.
And I believe you know... Scab! He's a barbarian, and our resident archer with an appetite, Vane. Plus our fine feathered friend, Kookaburra.
All aboard the Vane train. I picture you more of like a school bus.
They kid because they love, Jay.
Don't know about that, but I know it's time for them to get to their posts, and they seem to be ready. Oh, Kook, I did not need to see that.
The moat is open for business.
Never mind! It's water!
Kashmira's scream is like she scared away all the wildlife in the kingdom, but will it be enough to keep the defenders away? Oh, at this rate, she won't ever get to the defenders.
I'm demanding that you burn. Now! That's clever.
What's not clever is riding the rolling mace into the water. You're supposed to go over it, not around it.
Excuse me!
Classy.
You can burp on command? So can I. Go on. Oh, meatballs.
I thought I smelled meatballs.
Too bad Kashmira doesn't smell disaster because that's what she's headed for.
Oh, let's see that again. She just doesn't put the brakes on fast enough, and what she winds up smelling isn't the sweet smell of success.
Now she heads out on the bridge of disaster. Oh, avoids the splacken. Nicely done.
Hold your praise, Jay, because Kashmira just got washed. Isn't she dry clean only?
Well, she's facing a shower from Kook as she takes a turn on the warhead. Oh, so close.
Kashmira's gone in the water so much today, she's probably shrunk a size.
She's on the platform with the 618, and I'll bet she's ready to take a spin in the dryer.
I'm gonna rock this castle!
But first you're gonna splash.
Alexa's afraid of spiders. She's lucky there aren't many spiders in the moat, mostly because of the eels and leeches.
Don't look now, Alexa, but you're walking into a pretty big web.
Whoa, Little Miss Muffet takes a tumble off the mace roll.
She's gonna be getting a side order of moss and insect larvae with her curds and whey. Yuck.
The giant splacket spider must be getting to her because it won't let her get comfy on the incline either.
I think she's spooked, Jay, and who wouldn't be?
But she brushes off the cobwebs and finishes with a time of 5:23.
Jasmine!
Huh, what a diva. She'd rather hear her own name than give us a battle cry.
She thinks she's found a shortcut across the maze, but nope.
The thing is, Jasmine, it keeps rolling, so sitting down on it isn't gonna help you much.
You know, we already have one diva in this castle, and that's one too many.
Oh, I think Scab just took a shot at Mediva while the Splacken takes out Jasmine. But this diva's pretty happy with the 633.
I move like Jagger!
Yeah, moves like Jagger, but whoa, screams like a newborn baby.
Highly entertaining splat.
Now she struts out on the mace roll.
Ow! Takes a header and down she goes. I wonder if that's how Jagger splat.
We can only imagine, Maddie. Now Brett, or Petey as her friends call her, is up.
Oh, and down. I don't think it matters what you call her right now. She can't hear much because of that ringing sound in her ears. I do see a bit of that Jagger thing, though.
She makes it to the wavering warhead, and yes, on the platform with a 306. Hey, isn't Petey a boy's name?
Girls' names, boys' names, they all splat the same.
Splatman!
I thought he was just a legend.
No, look, Matt, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Splatman!
Go, Splatman!
man. You're our Goggle Crusader.
He's here to save us all.
From what? From all the splats I can't do myself because I'm up here in the splat-proof shack?
Holy mace roll, Splat Man.
Able to leap the incline in a single bound. Well, almost.
I think you're seeing things, Jay. The splat man doesn't even get airborne here.
Travis, do you have a sidekick that can do the course for you?
At 11:56, what will happen to our goggled crusader? Tune in next week. Same splat time, same splat channel. But rest assured, until Splatman returns, my sidekick and I...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's the sidekick?
We'll discuss this during the break. Checking with the leaderboard, Brett has the top time with 3:06, followed by Alexa, Kashmira, Jasmine, and Travis.
And when we come back, my sidekick here and I will put 5 more attackers through the moat.
So don't go away or you'll miss all the booms, kapows, zoinks, and splats on Splat-A-Lot. Welcome back to Splat-A-Lot, and thanks for hanging in there while we worked out that old sidekick thing. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is Matt Chin, my sidekick.
You're the sidekick.
No, you are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
To the leaderboard. Midway through the moat, Brett holds the top spot, followed by Alexa, Kashmira, Jasmine, and Travis.
The real heroes are at their posts and ready to defend truth, justice, and the Splat-Lottian way. So let's get back to business.
You'll never make me splat!
I'm afraid we will, Keaton, and right away.
Hey, Keaton! Your heroes are your parents. My heroes are your parents, too.
What does Scab mean by that? A compliment? Trash talk?
That's the kind of psychological game that Scab plays. He's inside your mind.
Now check out what Keaton's doing. Oh my, look at this makes it.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Up on the first axe, down on the second. Just can't put the brakes on.
That's a tricky spot, Jay, and it doesn't help that I greased the platform.
I heard that you like animals and people. Well, I'm a bit of both, my friend.
Kook reminding us of his bizarre genetics, and oh, Keaton is steamrolled by the Splatkin.
Keaton tries to fly past our Birdman Kook, but his flight is abruptly grounded.
Maybe Keaton thought the Splatkin was a giant bird that could lift him to the finish platform.
We don't have many rules in the kingdom, but I know you're not allowed to be carried to the finish by birds, even if they are half human.
But Keaton's doing the Birdman to celebrate his heroic time of 1:45.
Oh, look, he's a bluebird.
Rockin' the swag.
Rocking the swag. What do you think that means, Maddie?
Hey, Chris.
Oh,
Fantastic.
awesome headshot by Scab. Right in the bonnet. Jay, rocking the swag is a terrible dance. Oh, look, Chris is demonstrating it for us. First you do the running man, then you do the falling man, then you do the dunking man.
Chris is back and eager to make up some time. Oh!
He won't make it up that way.
You did that with such grace and swag.
Huh? I'm confused. I thought the thing he did on the mace roll was rocking the swag. This looks like a completely different dance.
It's a complex art form, Jay.
Not a bad time, though, with a 5:39.
Is he waving to us?
Wait back. Ah! We understand, Andrew. Original battle cries aren't easy to create.
I expected more.
Andrew, what's 3 plus 3 minus 6?
Oh, awesome. I love math. And I know this one. It's 0, which is the same mark I give to Andrew on this mace roll cross. Showing proof of work. 3 plus 3 minus 6 equals 0. And a big old splat. Is Andrew doing the Birdman too?
Well, at 7:42, he might just be trying to signal for help.
This is gonna be splat-tastic!
No, I hope she's right.
We catch up with Grace on the incline where she seems to be getting a free pass.
Roll backwards!
Oh! It's only a free pass if you can use it, Jay. And Grace isn't even going in the right direction. Yikes.
I should have called you clumsy, not Grace. You're not graceful at all.
But she recovers her balance and heads out onto the bridge, and oh my!
That bridge splacking combo is one of my favorite things about the moat. That and the 52-inch HD TV in the bathroom.
7:20, amazing, Grace. What, no battle cry?
You don't go over to someone's moat without a battle cry, Jay. That's disrespect.
He sure is cozying up to the mace roll.
Oh! Moves in for a smooch and gets a goodnight kiss instead.
Wow, Craig's head is super bouncy.
Those are the kind that splat the best.
He heads up the battle axes, and oh, the bouncy bonnet has to break his fall again.
He's like a pinball with legs. Ah, see, he's fine. Hey, Craig, look up.
Whoops, the blue man posts a time of 8:14. Looking at the times, we'll move into the Ditch the Dungeon round with Keaton, Brett, Alexa, Chris, Kashmira, and Jasmine.
There are plenty of spills and splats still ahead.
You say that with such joy. When we come back, we ditch the dungeon in style. Don't you dare miss it. Welcome back to Splat-A-Lot. I'm Jason Agnew, he's Matt Chin, and we are equally super excited to be here with you for this upcoming round of Dungeon Action.
Way to keep a level playing field, my friend, even though we all know you're the sidekick.
Hello, boys. Looks like Scab took a wrong turn coming out of the little barbarian's room. Great TV in there, and hey, what a view!
This is amazing, folks. Please welcome Scab to the Splat-Proof Shack.
Thank you, Mark.
Mark, actually...
No, it's Mark. I was thinking about changing it anyway.
Okay, then. We're about to head into the dungeon round along with Alexa, Keaton, Kashmira, Brett, Jasmine, and Chris.
I'm a huge fan, Scab, and having you up here in the Splat-Proof Shack is really one of my proudest moments.
Why are the two of you wearing pajamas?
Let's take a look at the dungeon. Attackers must shake off the stockade, slip and slide over the splat walk, and head up the loathsome ladder to be one of the first four to reach the top and grab a flag. But they'll be pelted and pummeled as they attempt to keep their heads and stay in the game.
Scab, would you do me the honor of introducing the defenders this round?
Yes, tiny man boy. It would be Scab's pleasure. Who's first?
I am Thor.
I thought I was supposed to say that. Mediva's not saying anything, that's Mediva. And this is my friend Fatal.
I know karate.
I know Taekwondo. I know my foot's gonna be upside your head.
In the stockade, Alexa gives the thumbs up, Keaton seems distracted, Kashmira freaks out, Jasmine zens out, Brett sticks her tongue out, and Chris, I don't know what he's doing.
Mediva's at the top, Thorn and Fatal are in place, and Scab, I hope you stick around.
Sure, Mark.
You know, it's not Mark.
Drop it, sidekick.
Out of the stockade, and here we go! Thorn on the froth frother makes the steps a soapy hazard as the attackers cross the splat walk to the ladder, and oh, down goes Brett!
It's foam time, oh yes.
Jasmine, Fatal is speaking to you. Why are these attackers always so rude to the defenders, Mark?
I ask myself that every day, Scab.
Now Mediva takes out Jasmine with a vile volley.
Oh, and Jasmine takes a header off Chris's knee.
Why would Chris put his knee there if he didn't want to get hit by Jasmine?
Excellent point, Scab, and why would Jasmine fall in that way if she didn't want to get hit by Chris's knee?
Thanks for coming, you guys. It was fun.
Thorn with the froth frother singles out Brett, now a volley.
Hi, Brett.
Oh, down goes Brett again, just narrowly missing Chris. Thorn fires one off on Keaton, but can't take him out.
Oh, and Chris goes down, earning himself a well-deserved splat, taking Jasmine and Alexa along for the ride.
Stay down.
Mediva with the long ball, and she lands a direct hit on Kashmira's head.
Look at Brett making amazing progress, but now Mediva charging with the aggravating axe.
And Brett is reset. All right, Mark, it's not that funny.
That was fantastic.
Fatal in the splatter batter. Oh, takes out Jasmine, and she is down. Thorn refocuses, and down goes Chris.
It's not personal. Defenders just detest attackers, that's all.
Who could blame them? Mediva with the aggravating axe trying to dislodge Keaton.
Oh, you hold it now. He's so cute. Look at that smile.
Oh, I guess Thorn disagrees, and he shoots until Keaton splats. But he keeps smiling all the way down. I like the attitude. Now the field opens up a bit as the attackers double their efforts on the ladder.
We defenders love it when they do that. It's like lambs coming to the slaughter. Oh, look. Little lamb Alexa is having a bad day.
Good one, Scab, because she's a lamb.
It wasn't that funny. Is he always like this?
Yeah, that's Mark's whole thing.
Great defenders take pride in their weapons. Now and then we must show them our love.
Keaton shows his determination by storming the ladder.
But can't quite make it all the way to the top and instead heads to the bottom. All for nothing.
Now Alexa is cornered with a double shot of slime and vile volley, but manages to hang on.
Not for long, Jay. She's heading to the bottom, too. See ya, Alexa, and take Chris with you.
That's the purple plague dance. I taught her that.
That's how my dad dances.
The purple plague.
Scab, is the diva unleashing the plague on the ladder when it's empty?
No, Mediva! Scab rule number 548. Do not unleash unnecessary weapons, thereby wasting said weaponry.
548? How many scab rules are there? Thorn douses Keaton with slime, but he hangs on.
Not so for Kashmira. Bye.
Get those boys down, Thorn.
Fatal sounds panicked.
Vikings don't panic, they pillage.
Oh, Chris was so close, but he's picked off and attacked by Mediva.
Looks like you learned Scab Rule 78. When you splat, don't splat alone.
And he won't. Down go Jasmine, Keaton, Kashmira, and Alexa.
The only thing that kept Brett from splatting was that she was already down. Laugh! Scab rule 1203. When I ask you to laugh, you laugh. When I ask you to splat, you splat.
Is that a new one?
I just made it up. Stop.
Brett, Alexa, and Chris make a push for the top.
And with some help from Thorn, they make a splat at the bottom.
Nice one, Mark.
Look, it's...
Close enough. Fatal with the water cannon eliminates Chris.
Oh, we defenders hate when the music does that.
You can hear that? Keaton's coming on strong, and he's done it. Yeah, Keaton is at the top, and he's got the first flag.
Come on, Team Defender.
Team Defender is fighting hard against Team Alexa and Team Chris.
Chris, it's ladies' night.
And Lady Alexa is up. She has done it, taking the second flag. But things aren't going well for Brett. She makes her exit just as the rest are making their way through. And Jasmine is third. Kashmira is fourth.
And Chris is denied.
Access denied, Chris.
He won't be denied the slide of shame, though. Join your buddy in the loser's circle, my friend. Oh, I hate this part.
Me too. I hate it too. We are so alike.
Except I don't wear silly costumes to work. Why are you laughing?
No reason. Looking at the leaderboard, advancing to the Capture the Crown round will be Alexa, Keaton, Jasmine, and Kashmira.
Scab has to go, but you never did tell me why you're wearing your PJs.
Oh, well, you see, we were trying to figure out who's going to be the superhero and who's going to be the sidekick.
You guys,
Yeah.
superheroes.
Uh-huh. When we come back, there'll be splats aplenty as we take our final four to the swamp in pursuit of the crown of Splat-A-Lot. Welcome back to Splat-A-Lot. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is my good friend, Matt Shin, and we're about to start some exciting third-round action.
And we're back in our own clothes because we realize that it's not about whether you're the hero or the sidekick. We're all winners in our own way.
So true, Maddie, so true. And having said that, let's get ready to crown one winner and send the rest home.
That's my sidekick. I mean partner.
You remember Alexa, Keaton, Kashmira, and Jasmine? Well, they gave it their all in the dungeon, and now they'll go for the crown in the swamp.
But they'll face all 6 defenders along the way. Now show these folks our big fancy course.
Will do, buddy. Attackers must slog through the dire mire and over the barrier of all barriers, cross the terrifying T's and jump onto the scary go-round, get over the annihilating arm, hop onto the gruesome twosome, avoid the clobbering cannons and the Splat-Zooka, jump to the royal ramps, up the rock wall, grab that crown, and poof, instant royalty.
Vane and Fatale guard the gate, Thorns on Veep, Scab and Medivh brave the rain, and Coop gets rained on at the Aqualizer.
Attackers are ready. Alexa in pink, Kashmira in purple, Jasmine in green and yellow, and Keaton's in blue and orange. There's the horn, and here we go. Jasmine's first into the mire, but uh-oh.
That's deeper than it looks, Jasmine.
It looks like the girls are sticking together to help Kashmira over the barrier. Now Alexa and Jasmine, they're even helping Keaton.
Helping him go over and right into the mire.
Jasmine tackles the tees. She's looking strong.
Oh, until the castle water cannon put an end to that. I love it when the castle itself fights back.
Now the sole representative for Team Boys takes his turn on the tees.
Ladies first, Keaton. Shocking.
Steady, take your time, and he's made it. Keaton is first across.
Chivalry is death.
Fatale's not wrong as Vane proves her theory with a hard shot to Kashmira's head.
Hey, if you're standing there, you're fair game. Did you notice that Keaton is still smiling? Stop smiling and start splatting, buddy.
He makes it onto the scary, now onto the annihilating arm, and he hangs on.
Interesting T-crossing technique by Alexa, Jay.
Hey, whatever works, buddy. Keaton is over the arm. He drops back onto the scary, headed for the gruesome twosome.
Kashmira is finally on, and uh-oh, we've got a traffic jam on the T's. Looks like the commuter lane is open, though.
Oh!
Alexa's patience pays off as she makes it across the T's, followed by Kashmira.
Not even close. Meanwhile, Team Keaton prepares for the big leap, and he's done it.
And what a great leap it was. Keaton lands both feet on the spikes of the gruesome. Now Jasmine sees her chance, and she's across the T's.
And it only took an hour.
I'm your friendly neighborhood dog.
Light on the friendly part.
See ya, Keaton.
Fatale gets sentimental as Kashmira crosses the T's.
You know what? I'm so proud of Kashmira.
I'm kind of more like a Lycra kind of guy, something more form-fitting, you know?
That's a lot of form to fit, Vane.
Keaton with his second attempt on the gruesome, but no.
He does manage to land on his feet a second time, though. That's not easy.
Hey, was that a compliment?
A reluctant one.
That's truth, justice, and the Splat-A-Lot way.
Kashmira leaps to the scary go-round.
And takes a blast from the cannons. Awesome. This castle will not give up.
Neither will Vane and Fatale, but Kashmira clings to the annihilating arm. Coop launches a goo grenade at Alexa, but she sneaks under the arm and she's joined by Kashmira.
Oh, they do everything together.
Ladies, address those complaints to Matt Shin. Jasmine makes her move over the arm. But here come Alexa and Kashmira as they slide under.
Keaton's in the lead, but oh, go splat. Clobber and splat, clobber and splat. There's a 180 splat, my favorite kind.
Alexa and Kashmira break up the old team, and Kashmira lines up the twosome.
Oh, not as graceful a landing as Keaton, and she's in the drink.
Jasmine jumps and, oh yeah, hangs on to the twosome. This is anyone's race. Now Kashmira heads for the castle's trickiest corner, but what's this?
Oh, no way! Scab and Medivh are completely oblivious as she slips past the cannons. Come on, guys, do your job.
You know, you're much tougher on Scab when he's not here.
I'd say it to his face.
No, you wouldn't.
I know.
Look at this. Kashmira leaps to the royal ramps, and Keaton still can't beat those cannons. This race is heating up. Kashmira leaps to the wall. She's looking strong.
It's not over yet, Jay. Come on, defenders.
Stop winning! That sounded confident. The defenders pull out all the stops, throwing everything that's not nailed down to the castle at Kashmira.
No, this isn't happening.
Oh, but it is. Kashmira is up, and the castle has itself a new queen. Now the defenders face the first stage of grief, denial. But there's no denying what has happened here today.
I am the queen of Splat-a-lot!
All hail Queen Kashmira. And so another Splat Caper comes to its inevitable conclusion.
And so ends another mission for the magnificent Matman and his butler/sidekick, J-Boy.
I think you mean the amazing Jay, celebrity architect, and Chimboy.
The Matman is a millionaire philanthropist with a tail.
I modified an old Halloween mouse costume.
The Matman also has an incredible sense of smell, and he loves cheese.
Okay, that's enough. Just do the Splat of the day.
Let's do it!
Travis claimed he was Splatman on the moat, but it was Keaton who showed superhuman splat ability, attracting the Splatkin like a magnet and getting pasted to the bridge, just like Splat.
But if you're looking for today's real hero, you don't need to look any further than attacker number 1, Kashmira. She kept her cool, kept her head down, kept on smiling, and kept going until she took what was rightly hers, the crown of Splat-a-lot. Now let's hear what the queen has to say.
My first act as Queen of Splat-a-lot, I will have one of you thrown into the moat. I wish it could be all of you, but today it will be you, Medivh. Ow!
Oh, that has gotta hurt. Medivh does not like the moat at all.
Well, moats and weaves are a deadly combination, Jay. Who can blame her?
That'll do it for me and my little sidekick.
Yep, me and my sidekick will see you next time.
You're the sidekick.
You are.
You are the sidekick.
You are.
You are the sidekick.
You are.
You are. Stop. How am I I am bigger than you.
Just say goodbye.
What? Huh? Oh, you mean to the episode. Okay, I'll see you next time on Splat-a-lot, sidekick.
I'll sidekick you in your face.
Oh, that would not. Your leg can't reach my face.